Recommended action is to hold a public hearing to receive public testimony, and if council desires, make a motion to read the resolution, amending Resolution 987, and adopting the technical document as amended that expands the city's business enhancement factor citywide by title only, and pass and post the resolution in the usual manner.
Thank you. With that, I will open the public hearing for any members of the public who wish to speak for or against Agenda Bill 45-10, the Business Enhancement Factor Technical Document Amendment. Second call for any members of the public that would like to speak on the issue. And final call for any members of the public that wish to speak to the agenda bill. With that, I will close the public hearing and turn it to council.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we read the resolution amending Resolution 987 and the technical document expanding the city's business enhancer factor program citywide by title only.
Second.
I've got a motion and a second to read the resolution by title only. Any discussion? John?
I'll defer to Jen.
Thank you. Actually, I just have 3 typos that I noticed. Page 1 at the top, in bold, the word plan is missing an A. It's right
Sorry,
above
may
the-
I ask if you're, are you talking about the actual
The
technical document or the resolution?
exhibits.
The resolution.
The resolution, pardon me.
Thank you.
That's on the opening paragraph in bold. The word plan is missing an A. Also, on the back of that page at the top, I believe it should read, from the commercial activity is increased with a D. And at the very end, and general traffic congestion at critical intersections with an S. And that's all I have.
Don, do you have all 3 of those?
Yeah.
Okay. Other comments? John?
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate Joanne
Thank you.
and just say the reason why these are passing unanimously is because you've worked your tail off on them.
Thank you
And
very
you've gone
much.
back and forth, and you went, and you tweaked, and you made them right, and it was just a great testimony to the hard work you've done. And so I think all of us feel like we had a piece of this in some way, and we're able to help you to craft it. So
I appreciate
just want
that.
to say thank you.
Dave?
Based on the fact that it makes good economic sense, I commend this document to my colleagues on the council for their support, and I commend it to the public as a sure cure for insomnia.
Okay, with that, I've got a motion and a second to read the resolution by title only. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
A resolution amending Resolution 987 of the City of Washougal, Washington, adopting a business enhancement factor program citywide, implementing its downtown revitalization plan, comprehensive plan related to economic development, and transportation capital facility plan to support the economic sustainability of the City of Washougal.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we pass and post the resolution in the usual manner.
Second.
Got a motion to pass and post the resolution in the usual manner. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I would like to commend both the staff and the council with those 4 items. I know we've been talking about tool chests and buckets that we can use for folks on economic development, that type of stuff. And with these 4 items that we've just gone through, obviously, we've added a few of those items in there. I appreciate the BIA weighing in on those as well, and certainly while it may not benefit a huge number of home builders in there, the commercial side is just as important, and in the worst case, it certainly doesn't put anybody behind where they are today. So thank you again, Mike. Old business items, Agenda Bill number 46-10, amendments to Resolution 926. Mrs. Boyce.
Yes, Mr. Mayor and Council, I just want to clarify for the audience that this amendment to this resolution does not change the zoning of downtown. It does not change the zoning of any properties in the city of Washougal. It only provides the opportunity for the city to consider rezones in the future, and all rezoned applications go before the Planning Commission, which has a public hearing, and before City Council that has another public hearing. So each and every rezone that will come before you the public will have opportunity to speak on. This is a request that you consider revising Resolution 926, and the purpose is to reaffirm the city's commitment to revitalization of downtown and to encourage economic development citywide. As a background, the city's discussed this issue of economic development efforts beginning at your January council retreat and the rezones of properties along Highway 14 and other arterial streets. It specifically discussed that the city's policy identified in Resolution 926 as it was currently written states to not rezone lands to commercial outside of downtown, and staff believes that this has resulted in lost opportunities for retail at other areas of the city. And of course, lost opportunities for retail means lost opportunities for the city to collect retail sales tax. This belief is based on the fact that there was a denial of a rezone based on this policy. In addition, 2 other rezone applicants did not move forward with their application after the pre-application conference due to staff providing the city's current policy. Let's see here. You have already held a public hearing back in March, and you tabled the action in order to discuss the options of repeal as it was originally written, or amendment of the resolution, and to consider the public testimony that you received at that public hearing. Public comments were received from Mr. Hickey, Martha Martin, Mr. Olson, Mr. Briggs, and Mr. Larry Keister, as well as George Killian of Killian Pacific. In addition, an additional comment came in from Mike Reinhardt, who testified this evening during public comments, and that his comments are in the record and were also emailed to you about 3 or 4 days ago. Therefore, my recommendation is to make a motion to read the resolution by title only, amending Resolution 926 as it's shown in Exhibit A, and pass and post the resolution in the usual manner.
Thank you, Joanne. Council?
Mr. Mayor, I move that we read the resolution by title only.
Second.
I've got a motion and a second to read the resolution by title only. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
A resolution amending Resolution 926 of the City of Washougal, Washington, reaffirming the city's commitment to revitalization of the city's downtown, as well as encouraging economic development throughout the city and establishing policy to achieve these goals.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we pass and post the resolution in the usual manner.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to pass and post the resolution in the usual manner. Any discussion? David?
Go ahead. Okay. We've been the beneficiary of a letter from Mr. Hickey to the mayor and the council, which provided some of the most astute economic development analysis that I've seen in a long, long time, and I mean decades. He's pretty sharp.